Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. This Sagittarius is your love reading for the month of November. I'm going to draw 6 cards. I'll let you know what they're for as we go. Okay, I'll also draw whatever clarifiers, whatever I need really. I've already shuffled, I've already meditated, so let's get started, my darlings. Okay, my darlings, here we go. So these are your clarifiers. I'll know when they're ready. Let's get started. This card here represents your overall energy or focus for love in the month of November, and that is the High Priestess. So in a nutshell, when it comes to love and relationships in November, Sagittarius, follow your instincts. Now, Sagittarius, I love you, Sagittarius. You're fabulous, Sagittarius. How many times, for those people that will watch my channel every month, have I said this to you? Follow your instincts. Go with your gut. I think your last reading was actually called Go With Your Gut. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I can't remember. But that might have been Pisces. Taurus, actually. Anyway, we've got the High Priestess. And this energy is all about your inner knowing, your inner wisdom, your inner understanding, your virtues, your virtue, your goodness, your heart, your soul, and listening to that, listening to those things, recognizing that they are important, that they can teach you something important about yourself, about your situation, about the cycle that you're in, about the circumstances that you're in. Trusting yourself. This is what this energy of the High Priestess is about. It's number 2. Again, 2s are about commitments. They're about partnerships. So this could relate to in a partnership, you know, again, trusting that intuition, trusting your virtue, your knowing, your wisdom. Listening to it, trusting it, recognizing it's worth its value. Okay, that's your focus for this month. Okay, so let's see how and why. Don't just ignore me. It depends how loud they talk, that they scream, then I'll pick them up. This is what excuse me, what or who you could encounter or experience in the month of November. We've got the Strength card. Well, you know, I was doing some work on the number 8s this morning, because I was thinking about maybe featuring them in the astrology video or talking about them, and I was saying, gosh, you know, people, because this month it's Scorpio season, so it's the Death card. So I put that on my Instagram later today, and I put the astrology write up, which is below. And people are so afraid when they see the Death card, because they think that means death, like someone's going to die. But I was thinking, actually, the 8s, I don't want them. You know, I don't want the 8 of Swords. I don't want the 8 of Wands. They're far more scary to me than the Death card. And then I thought, yeah, so is Strength. And the reason is because it's, to see Strength, it takes a sustained effort. So really this month, it's not the culmination of events. It's the fact that things have been going a certain way, or you've been feeling a certain way for some time, and it's been wearing you down, and it's been getting you tired, and it's been making you question things, question yourself, not trust yourself, not trust your judgment, potentially. And this month, a situation is going to arise which shows you your strength. And by that I mean, it shows you how tired you're going to feel. You're going to start feeling how much energy you've put into not pretending, not ignoring, but you're putting a lot of energy and effort into upholding something, into sustaining something, into protecting something. And really this month you're going to see whether or not that's worth it. That's what these energies mean, my darlings. Okay, so when it comes to relationships, when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to your, I mean, this is love potential, so we'll look at that. But anyway, when it comes to the sorry, I'm just listening, just a second. When it comes to listening, excuse me, allowing yourself to let things go, really that is also about awareness. It's also about realizing that you've been holding on to this, that you've been holding things up, that you've been trying to sustain something. I mean, you show strength in doing that, but as I said, it's that sustained effort of keeping this relationship going or keeping this friendship going or whatever it is. That sustained effort, or not listening to your intuition, that sustained effort eventually makes us feel tired and exhausted, and we essentially have to release that. We have to sort of express that in the world. It has to come to light, if you will. And it is related to this is this card. So the number 3 of swords, I as a shorthand call this the card of feeling disempowered. And this is something that we all have experienced at times, and then situations arise and happen in our lives that just basically compound us feeling like we can't do anything to fix it. We can't do anything to change our situation. We can't do anything to improve things. We can't do anything to... This is we can't say anything about it. We can't think differently about it. We can't feel differently about it. We can't... And therefore we are weak. Therefore we in the future won't be able to do anything different either. That's the energy. That's how we feel, or what we think, when we have this energy of the 3 of swords, when this energy follows us around, when this energy is prominent in our lives. The sword energy is about your thoughts, our minds, our clarity, our communication, our consciousness, okay? And this is really feeling something's happened, you've felt betrayed, you've been betrayed. It doesn't have to be recent. Could have been when you were 14, you know what I mean? It could have been many years ago when it happened to you personally, but something could happen. It could be your parents weren't very nice to you, or your brother and sister, you had arguments when you in the family, or whatever, and you never spoke up then. You never spoke up back then when you were a kid, when you were a young adult. You never spoke up then. And so now in this situation, when it comes to, I feel like I'm being treated unfairly again, you don't want to say anything. And it's hard to say something because you also almost feel like you felt about yourself back then. You feel like that now. That's the energy of the 3 of swords. That's what we do. We carry those things around with us. And I think that that's the thing that you've been trying to almost ignore, put out your mind, say, right, I can do this. I'm okay. Like, I don't feel this way anymore. But you do. Or you have been feeling that way. And, this month you'll realise that, oh God, maybe you were cheated on. Maybe your current partner cheated on you, and you took them back. And you've been making it work, and you've been, ignoring your better instincts, really. And it doesn't mean it can't work if that person cheated. It doesn't mean that. It just means that if you're still angry about it, then you've got to say that you're still angry about it. And if you're finding it hard, then you've got to say, I'm still finding this hard. And this is why I'm finding it hard. And I don't want to be mad at you, but I am mad at you. Because you've brought up these feelings that I had when I was a little girl or when I was a little boy. And I'm still angry. And I can't release that. I can't let that go. It makes me feel bad about myself. That's what you say. Okay. This is your past. perspective or your past, okay, where you're coming from. You know, it could have been a cheating situation. We've got 2 3s now. In this instance, I don't usually say third party situation. But this is the past where you're coming from. So it could have been you had a good relationship in the past. You had a trusting, solid, stable relationship in the past. Both parties, you were both on the same page, and then something changed inexplicably. You know, something is now different because what has been going on is almost a denial of the suffering, almost you denying to yourself how you've been suffering, that you have been suffering. Right, okay, I'm listening. That you have been suffering. There's almost been a denial of that. This is your past, remember? Things were good in the past. Things were good in the past. There's an energy that you need to connect with from the past. There's something that you've been asked to connect with. There's a strength. There's something, an experience potentially from the past that you've been asked to connect with. There's that you can draw strength from, because you can draw strength from it. So maybe you've overcome something similar in the past. Maybe nothing to do with romantic relationships. As I said, could be family members, mum, dad, you know, cousins, whatever. You've had to overcome something in the past, and you did it successfully. And you can do it again. Think back to that experience, because you can draw strength from it, okay? There is, you know, the Sun card comes out. This is a card of happiness, and that's what it is. It's like, this is in the past situation. It's as if there was potential, you know, maybe there is third party for some of you. Maybe you're involved in a third party situation, or apply it. You think your partner's cheating, whatever. I mean, to be fair, if you think your partner's cheating, they probably are cheating. Because unless you've been so bruised by so many different people that you always automatically think that someone's cheating on you, for example. Unless that, then it doesn't necessarily mean it. But generally speaking, we can trust our intuition, and we should. But yeah, the Sun card is an expansive energy. It's about being true, authentic in the world as yourself. Honest, open. It's a card of growth. It's a card of happiness. It's a card of you know, contentment. You know, real contentment. And I feel like that is how it was in the past. And then maybe a third party got in the way of that. Let's have a look at these two, because these two want to come out next. This is your love potential or love lesson for the month of November. And this is about obviously making a decision. Again, sword energy, our thoughts, our minds, our clarity, our communication, consciousness, our truth. And number 2s are about our commitment to something, okay? Our commitment to a way of thinking in this instance. And this is a passive card, this one. Because this is a card of, you know, you really understanding that you're committed to a way of thinking, but not really understanding why you're committed to that. Why are you keeping your blindfold on instead of taking it off? Why are you sitting down when you know you can get up, when you know you should get up, when you feel you should get up? Even if you don't know why you feel you should move, you know that you should deep down somewhere. We deny that with the 2 of Swords. But the denial is also, there's also awareness in that denial, if that makes sense. You also know what the alternative option is, and you're refusing it. And really, this card always asks, the question that I always ask with this card is why? Why are you refusing that? Why are you refusing to look, to act, to think clearly, to accept? Why are you refusing that? We all do this. I do this. Everyone does this. It's not a dig. That's how life is. That's why the 2 of Swords exists. It's an archetype, okay? It's a symbol of something that we all go through at different stages in our lives, different times in our karmic cycles. So for you, I'm asking you why. This is your love potential. There's something that you should do, must do, want to do. No, you should do. No, you want to do, but you're not doing it. Why? Maybe this will tell us, you know, there's something new coming in. There's a change is going to come. I think that for you, Sagittarius, this could be related to travel. We've got two cards here, with the water, over the water. This could be, well, maybe that's why. Maybe because you want to travel with this person, because you want to go somewhere with this person, because you're meant to go somewhere with this person. You don't want to make a decision. You don't want to listen to yourself. You don't want to listen to what you're thinking. You don't want to accept it. You don't want to acknowledge it, because things are going to change soon. Things are going to change soon. Things are definitely going to change soon. You know that. You feel that. Maybe you've already decided that you're going to walk out, for example, and you're just not doing it yet. Maybe you've already decided to leave her or to leave him, but you've already maybe made the plans. You've already found, you're looking for an apartment, or you're saving the money, you're saving your rent, enough for your rent or whatever, or you're looking for whatever, you're looking for a room. You know, this is potentially what this type of energy means. I feel like movement is coming. Maybe your partner knows that, even if you don't want them to know it. Maybe they sense that, but there's a real sense this time, Sagittarius, that you can't ignore how you're feeling. You can't continue to ignore how you're feeling. Things have got to move. Things have got to start moving. This is your challenge, okay? Your challenge is the Two of Cups. Well, wow. This is like a soulmate love, this is. We've got 3 2s now. This is like soulmate love. This is like a connection, feeling that connection to somebody. You know, feeling that, you know, being committed to something. And sometimes as well, it's not a choice. It's not a choice who we love. It's not a choice how we feel. I'll just say that again. It is not a choice how we feel. Yes, how we think is a choice. And we can lie to ourselves till the cows come home, as we say in the UK. I don't know what that idiom means. No idea. Maybe cows take a long time to get somewhere. I don't know. Let's not take it literally, but it's a well-known saying. But anyway, Sagittarius, I feel like you've got this potential. This is the challenge. It's as if this is what you need to get over. Why you need to get over this type of love. I don't know. Is that not who you are? You not in this type of relationship, or is this how it was in the past? Did you feel this connection with somebody, and then did you feel this connection with somebody, and then you lost that person, and then the person you're with now, you don't feel the same. You don't feel the same. You know it's not this, and you know that you can't. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Oh, if that's what it is, I'm so sorry for you. Honestly, I really am, sincerely, because this is a beautiful thing to experience and to feel. But it also changes you. And as well, a soulmate isn't necessarily someone that you have to spend the rest of your life with. A soulmate is exactly that. It's a mate for your soul. It's a way for you to see your soul. A way for you to uncover who you are. To be you. To see you. And when we meet a soulmate, when a soulmate crosses our paths, and I've met soulmates in my life, and my life is completely different. Completely different. After meeting X, Y, or Z. I'm not saying initials. I'm just saying, this person or that person. Because and I'm not with them, and I wish them well, and whatever. There's no hard feelings, whatever. But it's like this type of connection that you feel to somebody is because it awakens your soul. Once you know who you are, once you know how you feel, it doesn't matter how hard you try to cling on. If it ain't right for you, babe, it ain't right for you. The wheels are already turning. The changes are already in motion, babe. Even if you ain't doing anything, even if you're not taking any action, even if you're not telling him how you feel or her how you feel, don't matter, babe. A soulmate helps you to see your soul. And the soul is far stronger than all this, the contrived structures of contemporary society. Yes, they are very, very strong. They can keep us chained for generations, for hundreds and hundreds and thousands of years. But you felt something, Sag. And as this is in your challenge position, maybe you're feeling this now with somebody else who isn't your partner. I don't know. Maybe you're recognizing, remembering something else that you once felt with somebody else and that's not the person you're with. I don't know. You apply it, but you felt something. And it changed you. And it was meant to. And that's beautiful. I could cry right now for you right now. I could. Okay. Well, this is the advice on how to achieve balance. Let's hope it's a good one. Well, I would say that, darling, because I'm a Capricorn and this is my fabulous energy. I'm always like this, honestly. No. Sometimes I'm like this, I'm like that. We all go through it. Queen of Pentacles, okay? So this is your advice on how to achieve balance. And as I said, this is related to the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And nurture that feeling. Nurture that understanding. You understand how you feel. Let me explain. The Pentacles energy is related to all the things that we put our energy into and efforts into to create, to see in the world, okay? Like relationships, like children, marriages, jobs, whatever. Now, the Queen is the feminine aspect of that. So the Queen is about understanding where you want to put your energies, why you want to put your energies there. It's about responding to your inner wisdom to know what you feel is the right thing to do, know what you feel is the right place to be. You know, it's that difference between a house and a home. It's that extra little, something, you know? And with the Queen of Pentacles. And in this instance, you know, for me, she's nurturing this coin. She's nurturing the energy. This is what she wants to grow. This is what you need to grow. And for you, I really feel, as it's in your advice, how to achieve balance position, this is really, I feel, you nurturing what you're feeling. Really, it's a full circle moment, really. You know, recognizing how you feel, recognizing that how you feel is important. And we're not saying take any action yet. We're saying we know change is coming, because this is exactly the Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands is that energy of change coming in. There's change coming for you, Sagittarius, as I said, whether you are ready for it or not. But you don't have to do anything right now. It's just about it's just about accepting it, accepting how you really feel about someone, about your situation. Okay, about someone from the past, about your situation currently, however it physically applies to you, however it personally applies to you, okay? I mean, I think it's an interesting reading. I think it's a beautiful reading. I think that you have, or the people that I read for anyway, the Sagittarius who come to Key Wisdom every month or every week, I feel like the theme has been, it's been seemingly a long road, but it's been a similar theme. But that is, I always say to the universe, I'm so thankful at your patience, because it's taken me over 10 years to be here where I'm at now. As I said, I was a teacher for 10 years. And before that, I was, you know, a student or whatever, I had job, whatever, you know, I lived life. Even though all those times, all those years, even when I was a little kid, I knew that I was going to end up, to be honest, didn't know I was going to do tarot cards. But what I'm saying by that is how patient the universe is. It takes as long as you need to get it, as long as you need to get there. Doesn't matter how long that's going to take. Doesn't matter. It's all in the time that's right for you. Okay, so I hope that you enjoy November. I'm going to post an additional love reading for you, Sagittarius, in 2 weeks' time. I'll also post your general readings next week. So if you haven't already, just subscribe and click the bell below so you can get notifications of when I put the videos up. Obviously, please like this video, please comment on the video, please share this video. You can share any of the content on my channel, and as well, as I said, you can follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, Key Wisdom Tarot. Okay, my darlings, have a wonderful November, Sagittarius, and I will see you all next week with your brand new readings. Take care, my lovelies. Bye.